Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. Absolute pleasure to have you along with me today. So thank you to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. As been promised for a couple of days, and I did wonder about doing it this afternoon, but I've gotten up, I've put the blanket along the back of the couch, had a walk around, drink of water, etc. Just cleared the energy. So I'm going to have a look at Tanya Chutkan, who for whatever reason I keep calling her Janet. Now, a lot of you have said, oh, perhaps she's channeling Janet Reno, who was the former Attorney General of the US, Attorney General for a long time, and passed away in 2005. Or is it a past life where she was a Janet in a past life? So I am going to have a look. I'm going to do a past life reading for I was just about to call her Janet Chutkan, Tanya Chutkan, and see what we can bring up. So, using my Lightseers Tarot, so this is a past life reading. I don't do these terribly often, but they are always good fun and games. Well, sometimes good fun and games. Always interesting, shall I put it that way? Did one about 3 weeks ago for my one of my nephew's partners who was struggling with anxiety, and boy, oh boy, that was an interesting past there, which I think it often helps a lot when you can identify something that's been brought forward from a previous lifetime. So let's have a look. I'm just poker shuffling while I'm settling in to Tanya Chutkan, a past life for Tanya Chutkan. It will be something where she passed prior to the middle of the last century, because I believe she's in her early 60s. Show me. Show me. Okay. I just felt suddenly incredibly dizzy, incredibly woozy, as though spinning out of control with something. Show me this past life for Tanya Chutkan, where I keep picking up a Janet. Show me this past life for Tanya Chutkan. I don't feel that she's channeling Janet Reno. Why am I getting? Show me this past life for Janet Chutkan. I'm in an aeroplane that was spinning out of control. Okay, thank you. It's wooden canvas. It's a World War One aeroplane. And I'm just I can actually feel I'm actually feeling really nauseous from the feeling of spinning. Okay. So was that the passing? I'm getting that. Oh, okay, thank you. I was going to say that I was feeling she must have been male, but I'm not. I'm getting she was female. In the leathers. I can see her clearly in the leathers. Um, like the fleece-lined jacket and the helmet and the goggles and everything like that. So it's not Amelia Earhart. I'm just putting it out there. Not Amelia Earhart. Um, but I'm seeing the words reconnaissance photographer. Okay, show me this past life. Show me this past life. Show me this past life for Tanya Chutkan. Show me this past life. There's no fear in this spinning, just going through the motions, desperately trying to bring this canvas and wooden biplane under control. Show me, show me. There's smoke in the tail. That's why it's spinning, because the tail is no longer keeping it straight. Show me this past life. What do we need to know about this past life? No parachutes. Show me this past life. What do we need to know? Who was this? I'm going to say blonde young woman. Blonde, blue-eyed, very English. Oh, okay. She came from class. Put it that way, class. Um, okay. Older brothers. Thank you. Older brothers. It's almost like she funded her own way. Show me this past life. What do we need to know? I can see one of the older brothers. He's got like a peaked leather hat on and a leather jacket of some sort. So he may have been in the Royal Flying Corps or something. One of the older brothers. Feels like that's the oldest one, and he's joshing with the other brother. Okay, the other brother. This is during World War One. So the other brother, so the oldest brother, he must be a pilot of some sort, and the next brother down, the oldest brother is giving the next brother down a hard time for not being in the air. It's like it's the way of the future. Oh, I can just even see it, but it's almost like in these manicured gardens, and in the background there's this stone, not huge, but it's not castle or anything like that, but it's got, okay, door, 1, 2, 3 large windows on either side, double story. So there's a driveway that comes up the front, past the front door with the gardens. And okay, they're off to the side of that. It's almost like on a, if I say a croquet or a, not badminton, but a bit of a tennis court typey thing off to the right hand side from this house when you're looking at it from the front, from the driveway. And they're out there having drinks, dear, having drinks. And the two brothers so the parents are sitting, and the two brothers are having a bit of a joshing back and forwards, is what I can see. And she's a younger, not much younger, but she's like the third child. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, I'm going to put some cards out and let's see where they go. Come on down. Yeah, dreaming of what could be, dreaming of so much more. Absolutely. Knight of Swords, taking off for battle, hopping on the bike or the plane, the anxiety, Four of Swords, offer being made. I'm getting more, this is what she's dreaming of. Escapism, independence, the soaring raven overhead, dreaming of what the other brother is doing. Anxiety, wanting to step into her own power. Four of Swords, but forced to retreat in reality with a marriage proposal. It's not what she wants. Seven of Swords, stealing off. Something unexpected following the heart. Ten of Pentacles, culmination. Six of Pentacles, helping others. Queen of Pentacles, being absolutely in her realm. Nine of Swords, the anxiety. the devil, the loss, the entrapment. If I go to the base, I've got the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. That's how she perceived in the mirror, stepping into her own future, discarding this, setting her own boundaries, the sun, the star of hope. She sees this as actually this marriage proposal. And despair, it's the expected path, but she knows it'll bring her no joy, and she knows that she will be trapped. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight with that. I don't know whether she has a pilot's license in this lifetime or not, but I'm really getting that she's stepping into her own power and claiming it for herself, doing something that helps others and helps the country and the community. But I'm really drawn to this dream of okay, let's start asking some questions. Guys, am what I'm picking up correct? Am what I'm picking up correct? That in this lifetime, okay, it's straight into a yes. And ask, in this lifetime, was her name Janet? Was her name Janet in this lifetime? Absolutely. Okay. Was this major event during World War One? Was it during World War One? Back and forth to me as a yes, side to side as a no. Did this occur during World War One? Yes, it does. Yes, it did. Okay. Following her dream, finding joy in following her dream. Do you actually want me to ask any more on this, guys? Because the vision I got was so incredibly clear. Do you want me to ask more? And they're just saying no. They're just saying that's what it is. That's where she's come from. Okay. No prosecution background there, but determined to escape the expectation of her position. I haven't looked into to see what Tanya Chutkan's life in this lifetime was, but this was very much about dreaming of more, dreaming of all that she could be, and determination to follow that dream. An unexpected path where she works, what she does is she does for others. She's not, it is for herself where she finds emotional fulfillment and calm, but it's also helping others in the war effort, and following her dream and just bathing in the light, putting the boundary that this is what she wants, escaping from what could be and stepping into her own future. I am going to do some research on this. I might ask Pendulum a couple more questions. These are my mum's tarot cards. Yeah, emotional fulfillment, finding joy, possibly a love interest as well. But she is a protector perhaps, but she is her own person, and that's where she functions and finds her balance by being her and her joy. And she's celebrated and acknowledged, and she does this with love. I'm just going to ask a couple more questions, guys. So this is taking a bit of a different path to how I normally do a past life reading. Can I ask a question, please? Sorry, I'll move my arm so it doesn't darken there. Ask a question. Am I getting the right impression that in this lifetime, Janet, whoever her surname was, Janet, was something like a reconnaissance photographer or And that's a yes, straight into a yes. Can I ask a question, please? Did she provide her own aircraft? Did she provide her own aircraft? Did she do this off her own bat? Because it was very loose, the RAF in those days, the Royal Flying Corps, I think it was called. It was a very loose collection early in the war. Did she do this? Did she provide her own aeroplane? And that's a no. Well, actually, it's a sort of. Okay, it's a sort of. So did she procure her own aeroplane? Did she procure her... Okay, let's start again. Ask the question. Was she funded to procure her own aeroplane? Because it wouldn't have been her own money. Yes. So who did this for her? Who did this? Was it her oldest brother? Was it her oldest brother who I'm picking up was in the Flying Corps? Was it her oldest brother? No. Was it one of her brothers? Can I ask a question? Was it one of her brothers? Was it one of her brothers? One of her siblings? Was it one of her siblings who financed this? No, side to side. Was it her mother? Was it her mother? Sort of, and I'm just going to ask, was it her grandmother? Was it her grandmother who financed this? Yes. Yes, it was. Wow. A woman before her time. And it's now spinning the other way, coming to a stop. Okay. Well, I have no idea what that has to do with Tanya Chutkan's life now, aside from the fact that she is one heck of a kick butt lady who will do it by her own way. She will live her life by her own rules. Wow. And I am going to go off and do some research. I have the name Janet. I have a country manor. It's not a Downton Abbey manor by any means, but it is money. Yeah, I'm going to go and do some research. This is going to be fascinating. Okay, love to you all. Take care. Look after yourselves.